I've watched Spider-Man Brand New Day, and I gotta tell you guys, it's peak. But in this video specifically, I want to share about the loneliness theme because it's related to me and it's also related to Tom Holland's Peter Parker and Sadie Sink's character as well. Because I'll be sharing my experiences that's related to this topic itself. And of course, spoiler ahead, if you have not watched the movie, please go watch the movie first because what I'm explaining in the video later on is gonna be heavily spoiled to Sadie Sink's character. So if you have already watched the movie, then I hope you stick around, enjoy the video. So what's this movie about? And to give my summary, I'm explaining this through my own perspective lens, by the way, so hope that, it's understandable and, quote unquote accurate. And basically, it shows Peter has been by himself throughout the years as Spider-Man and without making much connections with people except the wolf, who is his work job related friend, and his own creation AI assistant, Evie. And then we have Sadie Sink's character, which I'm gonna spoil again in 3, 2, 1. Jean Grey.
She kinda bad though.
Basically, she and her sister Sarah Grey got disowned by their own mother, and her sister got captured by the government named Department of Damage Control, and William Bill Metzger is the corrupt director of the Department of Damage Control and also the main villain in the Spider-Man movie. And what they do basically is experimenting on the mutants, and Sarah is one of the victims, and sadly she died because of them, and which leads to Jean by herself and all alone. And what specific scenes that I want to share basically is about two characters, that Peter having a choice to be alone to the point that it goes unhealthy, whereas Jean, on the other hand, not having much choice and she's affected by these external things which leads to dangerous behavior. For me, and why did that hit me hard? So basically, from my perspective on Peter, he has the choice to reach out to people, but he doesn't want to until only when he needs to, such as, him finding Jean by himself, and then if he cannot do anything, he reaches out to the wolf for help, and then goes to Yelena, and then Dr. Banner and Frank Castle, and so on. And now, why I resonate with this is similar like in my life, in college specifically. When I'm doing my assignments, I like to do it alone, even though I have friends, peers, my classmates, but I only reach them out if I need help, which low-key is kinda unhealthy because, I only reach out to them only for work related and not like hanging out, making connections throughout the years of my university life. And when do I actually felt this loneliness more heavily is, well, similar like Peter, finding answers and solutions with Evie, and he's also yearning for connections, like, trying to get back with MJ and Ned again. And I could relate to that. It feels like, for me the same. I did the same thing, like finding answers with ChatGPT and then yearning for connections, to have a girlfriend, to have more close relationship with my friends and all that. Because it's basically, dependent on everything with AI. I mean, it's the year of AI now. Well, not to the point that I let AI dictate my choices and actions, but like venting out with AI instead of a real person. But from there, I realized that I gotta make a change, man. And I did that by reaching out to my friends again, like taking risks, having deep conversations, being vulnerable as a whole. And also taking risks to meet new women in life. I know it sounds corny, but it's the truth. That's what I'm doing. So then, what did I learn from loneliness? I do say that I am learning to appreciate of being alone, solitude, but at the same time, I do reach out to my loved one as well, such as, taking initiatives more. Like for example, I'm gonna give you like a real example that I'm improving where on my final year, first sem, I get to finally know my other friends more rather than just being a classmate friends level, which is, I don't know, it's kind of ironic that from the movie itself, where Ned and MJ are in their final year of MIT already, and Peter finally made the move. So I don't know, just like kind of, whoa, we're doing the same thing. But I mean, the point is that I tried, and that's the most important part that I'm really proud of. And such as the things that I'm doing with my friends now is just, watching the cinema together, watch the back rooms, and then we played video games like Repo on Steam. It's so adorable. I really love like the times I'm spending with them. And yeah, I really enjoy them a lot, I really appreciate it. So to close this thing as the loneliness topic, while I could not relate that much with Jean Grey, since she's more towards heavier loss and not having anyone since she was young, but I can say that for me, she represents someone that needs help, and I can be there for that person, even though they may be strangers. Like, I know it's risky, but finding a proper environment, like from my real life example, the campus, I just being there for my loved ones, even strangers too, is basically good enough, so that this also to ensure your safety is there as well, And what I mean by that is that when I realized I was feeling lonely, heavily, and unhealthy of just being by myself, I decided to make a change and reaching out to my friends again, keep the good ones and let go of the bad ones. And now I feel much more better. Similar like Peter reaching out to Jean and her letting go of hatred to kill William Metzger, maybe, and also Peter reconciling back with Ned like your homies, basically taking the risk to take courage to make new connections, Okay, while I do have my own opinion, especially the Peter and MJ relationship, that I think it is much healthy to make peace with your ex rather than being friends again. I mean, this depends heavily if both have made peace with each other. And since I feel like from the movie, MJ having a boyfriend already and Peter still being friends with her, low-key kind of holds him back, you know what I'm saying? I mean, meaning that he may still have lingering feelings that he still loves her, rather than making a new connections with other women like the blonde lady from the apartment scene and hello, Jean Grey herself. What? And my criticism is that I think from the movie, when I look at it, that Peter just reconciles back with the trios again, Ned and MJ, rather than fully reaching out again to newer people like, the blonde lady and Jean Grey. Hello, where is she at? But in all that to say, definitely Spider-Man Brand New Day resonates with me a lot. The movie really, just a reminder of me of how you are in life as well, Because I'm not saying the movie itself changed me, but I did change myself throughout the years before I watched the movie, so it's pretty cool as well that what I'm doing is similar like what the movie did, So it's a really amazing experience to get to relate that feeling and experience and then seeing it in the movie perspective, It's really beautiful, I'm gonna say. So yeah, thanks for listening to me. And if you need help, you want to talk to someone, you can talk to me, Let me know in the comments what you are feeling and all that, Don't worry, I won't judge you and, make new friends again. I'm just a chill guy. So should I say that? But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I love you guys. God bless you.